Hey guys, how's it going? It's been a while. It's been way too long. Sadly, that's always my intro. Um, but let's see. I've been working on a few different items. For those of you that have watched the show, the Netflix show, Stranger Things 2 came out a while back, and I absolutely loved that show. I wanted to do a step-by-step tutorial on how I was going to build a demo dog or the Demogorgon dog. But it was a pretty big task. I had to do multi-piece mold besides the sculpting, and I also sculpted it in water-based clay, which can be a huge pain in the ass because you're not only are you fighting gravity, but you're also fighting your big sculpt from drying out. Whereas if you work with anything that's oil-based, you have, forever to work with it. It's just a matter of heating it up and working it onto your piece and sculpting it, carving it, and whatnot. But water-based clay is such a pain in the ass. Um, but yeah, so I did that. I had to sculpt it. It took maybe about a week. And then after I sculpted that, I had to set up the mold. And again, when you're doing a multi-piece mold, you have to set up all your dividing lines, which is another pain in the ass because if you don't do it right, your mold's gonna lock together when you try and cast it or when you try and separate your pieces, which I had. I had some of that happen, but I did manage to get a few pulls from it so far. Absolutely love. I love the show, the Stranger Things. I mean, you'd have to live under a rock to not have watched that show, to not know anything about it. But the first one came out and I was in love with it. The second came out and I thought it was just phenomenal. Even the demo dogs or the Demogorgon dogs. He has his little Dustin, the kid with no front teeth. He has his little friend called Dart, which is short for D'Artagnan. D'Artagnan, if I'm not mistaken. But I will show you some of the pictures from the process, and hopefully you enjoy it because I do have them sitting right here by my feet. If you want to take a look. That's them right there. You can see the size of my foot to them. Good size. That's when he's like the cat size. Remember when he eats a cat? Yeah, these suckers are good. This is the silicone version of it. It is foam filled, but majority silicone, and it's got some weight. The sculpt itself was about, I honestly want to say about 75 pounds or so, with all the molding material on it, like the resin and everything. But this one is probably about 20 pounds or so. Nah, maybe 10 to 15 pounds. But I love it. I love his face. Take a look. That's when it's closed. The skin just looks sick. Look at that. I love it. Love the tail. And then this one is actually foam. This one is foam. This guy's pretty solid. This guy's squishy. It's the Smooth On Flex Foam 3. Being that my mold was rigid or hard, it was a little bit tricky. And the cool thing about it, besides this one, is that since it was foam, I was able to cut the mouth open and position it open and set all those teeth in there. But yeah, he's light. My little dart. Look at that sucker, huh? Is that not? Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Great show. And that is something that I'm working on right now. All I have left is to mount. I have some sticks over here. I want to mount this onto a board so he looks like he's standing up, and put some bloody fur on a board so it looks like he ate the cat Meow Meow. Right? Remember that guy? Meow Meow? Oh man. So that's one of them. That's one of my current projects. But look at that silicone. Pain in the ass to make, but totally worth it. So worth it. I love these guys. Love them. So swing on by. I'll be posting other videos of other projects that I'm working on. One of them being the Scourge the Destroyer. No, Scourge the Executioner from the latest Thor Ragnarok movie. And also some bright orc makeups that I wanted to do on my older brother and myself for some cool photos. But yeah, I got like a bunch of stuff going on right now. Tune back shortly, and you'll see some pictures, videos, whatnot. All right, aloha.